really pushing him hard to get him to get his voice up there in the owl range because it was starting to change. So I really felt bad for him. You know, that's just kind of one of the downsides of recording. You know, when you're very young, your voice changes.
Way to bring this down.
Well, that's
if you're a female voicing a little boy, you don't really have to deal with that, do you?
I actually know this is a fact in voiceover. Once a man's voice changes, it doesn't change again, and women's voices start changing from the time they're born until the time they die. And that's a fact, and our voices will continue to drop, and you can listen to stuff that I did 12 years ago, and I sound so much younger than I do now, and sometimes it's really hard for me to go back to those really, There! Now you're covered in happy stickers! That's a line from the Powerpuff Girls, by the way.
So, you were talking about what you're working on. What about you?
Oh gosh, I'm going to disappoint you guys so much. I work from my home studio in North Carolina, and I'm doing... and it is extremely difficult for me sometimes to get back to Dallas to record, and so I have no animes coming up, and I'm so sorry for that. But I do have a show on PBS, if you were to, you'd love me, that's called Rags, Rags Kids Club Band. So if you know any little preschool children, I voice Razzles. I'm also doing a lot of work with Highlights for Kids. They're converting their magazine into online podcasting, so if you know anyone who's 2, actually anyone under 10, you can actually go to highlightskids.com, and you can hear a lot of my work on there. I'm doing all the production and voices and everything. And outside of that, you hear me a lot on the radio and a lot on television, especially in the Carolinas. So just, you know, I'm always happy something, so you'll know. Only it's usually like this, and I'm usually really excited, and this is something you have to check out. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Commercials. Currently, I'm still, of course, working on Bleach. And, we just started the 2nd season of Tsubasa Chronicle. And, of course, there's D and Angel the musical. No, there's not. No, there's not. Can you just imagine that one? Oh, that'd be funny.
It's what they want. Sing the song.
There is no song.
You know, like in Japan, there is a Bleach musical.
I have heard that. I'm also working on Wallflower. You guys, that's a really fun show. And I'm working on a couple of things that I'm very excited about. But I can't really tell you yet. Hey, it's not my fault. If it were up to me, I would have spray painted it on the wall by now. It's the studio thing, and they have a schedule where they want to release and let information come out and stuff, and so there will be some announcements made very soon. And let's see, I have done several video games recently. I know you
have been doing some of those.
Yeah,
but I can't talk about it.
I know. Yeah, and let's see. I guess there's a couple more anime shows, little characters here and there that I've been working on. Pumpkin Scissors and stuff like that. There are a couple out in LA that I'm working on with Bang Zoom. But so that's what we're doing right now. So do you think we should take some questions? I always think it's good to involve the audience somehow. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, right? I mean, you want to here's our question man. Here's the Q man. So you choose, and
Choice has power.
This is for Nick. I was wondering if you could do what Ed does in the beginning of the scissors where you find it, you say Q and he's like, where he's like, oh, there you are, and I couldn't see it behind my picture.
Do you have it written down? I'm sorry, I don't have it memorized. I'm a loser. I don't. I just remember, I remember bits and pieces. All I remember is, money doesn't grow on trees there, Chief. And, Ed, where are you? I can't see you behind all my paperwork. Then, of course, I remember, my favorite part of that episode is when Ed and Al are out on the field and Ed's getting ready to fight Mustang. Ed's like, this is a great day, Al. The day that I finally, get some punches, get some damn respect. And Al's like, what's your strategy, brother? And Ed's like, I told you a fist